Hi, what's up guys? Welcome to Daily Quiz channel. It is time to challenge your brain to guess the answer to each question. Please, at the end of the video, write your score in comments and don't forget to like and subscribe the Daily Quiz channel. Question number 1. What is a supernova?
Supernovae are exploding stars, or the explosion of a star that is at least 10 times larger than the Sun. They are also the primary source of heavy elements in the universe. According to NASA, supernovae are the largest explosion that takes place in space. Various civilizations recorded supernovae long before the telescope was invented in the 17th century. The oldest recorded supernova is RCW 86, which Chinese astronomers spotted in AD 185. Their records show that this guest star stayed in the sky for 8 months, according to NASA.
Question number 2. What is a planet?
A planet is a big body that orbits the Sun in space. The most popular planets are named after Roman gods, such as Jupiter. Uranus and Neptune are not named after Roman gods, but are called ice giants. Everyone knows that Earth, Mars, and Jupiter are planets. But both Pluto and Ceres were once considered planets until new discoveries triggered scientific debate about how to best describe them, a vigorous debate that continues to this day. The most recent definition of a planet was adopted by the International Astronomical Union in 2006. It says a planet must do 3 things. Number 1. It must orbit a star. Number 2. It must be big enough to have enough gravity to force it into a spherical shape. Number 3. It must be big enough that its gravity cleared away any other objects of a similar size near its orbit around the Sun. Discussion and debate will continue as our view of the cosmos continues to expand.
Question number 3. What is a galaxy?
The galaxies are the large systems of stars, gas, and dust. The word galaxy comes from the Greek galaxias, which means the Milky One. Since when we observe the sky with our naked eyes, almost all the stars seems to form a white streak of light formed by a lot of small points. Facts about galaxies. The largest galaxy in the universe is Messier 87. It's a giant elliptical galaxy located in the center of Virgo cluster. It is 5 times larger than our galaxy, has 10 times more mass and 15 times more luminous than our galaxy. The second largest galaxy is IC 1101. It's a giant elliptical galaxy located in Corvus constellation.
Question number 4. What are planets made of?
Planets are made out of rock, gas, and sometimes ice. The planets in our solar system are each made out of different things. The inner planets such as Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are relatively small rocky planets made up mostly of silicate minerals and iron and nickel metal. Most of the Earth is made up of only 3 elements: iron, silicon, and oxygen. Most of the iron is in the core of the Earth. The outer planets such as Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune have much different compositions. They all have solid cores of rock, metal, and maybe even ice, but these planets are totally enveloped in thick atmospheres of gas.
Question number 5. What is nebula?
A nebula is a glowing cloud of gas in outer space that is sometimes called the birthplace of stars. There is no proof to show why they have this name though, because no one really knows exactly how they are created or why it happens in space. The roots of the word come from Latin nebula, which means a mist, vapor, fog, smoke, exhalation. Nebulae are made up of dust, basic elements such as hydrogen and other ionized gases. They either form through clouds of cold interstellar gas and dust or through the aftermath of a supernova.
Question number 6. What is a comet?
A comet is a giant ball of ice and dust that travels in an elliptical orbit around the Sun. There are 4 kinds of comets: short-period comets, long-period comets, Halley-type comets, and Jupiter family comets. Sometimes they can be seen from Earth with a telescope if they orbit close enough to Earth. It is possible to see them when they pass by the Sun or even at night in the sky.
Question number 7. What are the 2 most dangerous objects in space?
The most dangerous objects in space are asteroids and comets. Asteroids and comets are usually too small to be seen by scientists, but sometimes they are big enough to destroy our planet. Some of these may have hit Earth before, like the meteor crater in Arizona. An asteroid would be able to cause a lot of damage if it hit us today. All that would be left is glass and dust. A comet could hit Earth too, but it would leave behind even more destruction than an asteroid because the comet's chunks of ice would melt on their way through our atmosphere, creating huge floods when they finally crashed into Earth.
Question number 8. What is a star?
Stars are huge balls of gas that produce heat and light by taking in more matter than they give off. They can come in different colors such as white, blue, red, or even yellowish orange. The Sun is a medium-sized star. These stars have been around for billions of years, but eventually, their fuel will run out and they will become cold and black dead stars called white dwarfs.
Question number 9. What is a black hole?
A black hole is an object so dense that even light cannot escape its gravitational pull. There are 2 kinds of black holes, stellar and supermassive. A stellar black hole forms when a star dies and collapses in on itself, while a supermassive black hole forms when several stars collide and create an object so dense that nothing can escape it. They are invisible because the light from the objects behind them cannot reach us. It is impossible to know if one exists in our galaxy, but it has been found in other galaxies.
Question number 10. What are the main parts of the universe?
The answer is the solar system, the galaxy, and the universe. The universe as we know it is made up of 3 main parts: the solar system, the galaxy, and the universe. The solar system is made up of the Sun, planets, and other bodies that orbit around it. Galaxies are small systems that have like thousands of stars in them and can contain 100 billion to a trillion or more stars. Then there are galaxies that make a group called a cluster, which is made up of groups of clusters. These clusters eventually make up what we call the universe, which has an unknown amount of galaxies in it.